Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Who wants a beer? He looks like quite the big guy, though. Beer. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, beer. There you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. Okay. Bubbly, classy, vintage. By type. Nah, that's bland. What else is there? Vintage. I'm so bad at choosing stuff. Gut punch, there we go. That sounds like a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Aged. Mixed. Here. This better get me wasted, for your sake. Sure, no worries there. You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could seriously use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work did you do, mister? You're talking to W&D Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Amalgamated Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessing. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and no one else? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Oh yeah. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you're right about the hackers, just that you're right about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations, or copycats. I can't read your newspaper daily without running into at least one article about Alice Morris. Well, first off, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think I'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add glitch cities, lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'll go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get desensitized? People get bored of certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started on this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman kind of sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. You need a full sob story to bring it. That's why tend to like those urban legends. They're easy to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money is good. Huh, I guess he has a point. He does. What about the optional columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those rats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. I also write about how everyone that likes a certain symptom should be sodomized? The worst part is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column... oh shit, forget the brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyways, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hit than the obituaries. Ouch. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he'd actually wrote about half the places he visited. How so? He really writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. So I've heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming he's a food critic. What a jerk. If anyone should get free meals, it's me. Because, you know, I want free stuff. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for a free drink, saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. I'll have to keep that in mind in case we see a fat child with a small face. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to get me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes beers. Okay, let's just give him beer. Pow, pow, pow. Mix. One beer. Yeah, that's a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please just stop referring to this place as a hellhole. The place smells... If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional right to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Yeah, it's just the other guy that works here, apparently. It's cleaning the toilets. You don't want to know. You just don't want to know. Hey, I heard that. See? Doesn't even care. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole. If you like. Charming. So celebrities? Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client. You have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kinds of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think the gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend they love celebs, but really they want to see their idols torn down to their level. No, it's not always true. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoy it. You thought wrong. Well, I know. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal of that whole thing. And what do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Socks with sandals. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong, big word streak. You kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like, hairdressers. That sounds hypocritical come from you. Even if that was the case, I don't, another big word, what people do. Oh god, this is not the game for me with big words. I don't make it more than that person I know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the keyword here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over some girl who was wearing at the stores. No matter what you say, those people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones consistently cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to dressing in elegant ways. Think of. Well, that just leaves the public craving for little moments when they make mistake and fall from the level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude really plays the nice guy and is indeed a real nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help. Dang it. Big words. Woo! It feels like they're integrating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your words, Brat? They're kinda annoying. Well, two could play a game of... Huh? Hey, you're a bartender, right? Last time I checked. Pretty sure I'm a bartender. No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Oh, pink in the brain. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Frame I'm using. Use it more often, damn it! Anyways, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Not really. He's trying to get stories out of you. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about it? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then get excommunicated and lynched. People will usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lena Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. And I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you remember 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Doberman? Mr. Doberman. Did I say something wrong? Ooh, music changed just at the appropriate time there. Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. You don't hear it often? Mr. Doberman! Really something that special. At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is. I don't know, it depends how you do it. It's like, hey, boss! Hey! I don't know why you need that accent to say boss, but oh well. Mr. Doberman, Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. Mr. Donovan. There we go. I may have his name right. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me. To the man in front of them. Not to my family and not to my position as boss. To me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Doberman? I've already messed it up. Oh god, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss. Or their name appearing to their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking me something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's a charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Okay. I'm just going to give him the beer he wants. Douche. And for these, mix. There you go. One beer. Yeah. I guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Mr. Doberman, can I ask you something? Depends on what you're going to ask. Is it about how to be successful? Because I only spout stuff from those shitty how to get rich books. No, it's not that. Well, not exactly. How do you start in this business? The Augmented Eye was really important newspaper in New San Francisco almost 10 years ago. But there was a big mess involving the head editor being defenestrated. Okay, one thing led to another, and during a tough financial spot, I bought the whole thing and assumed duties as chief editor. Neo SF is still the HQ, but most of the revenue comes from here. Just being in Glitch City means at least 30% extra earnings. Oh yeah, I remember the news. It was quite a mess. And what made you pick a news website as business? It sounded fun and I decided on a whim. I might as well have ended up a hairdresser chain called Makilla. Anyway, I gotta go. All the orders paid for? Yeah, thank you very much. Please come again. Yeah. Bye. Jail!